Hi, good evening again. This is your host, your guy himself, the one and only DLG Reppin. Yes, here he is. Here's my card. So watch out for that, yeah? It's got my subscribe button at the bottom there, yeah? DLG Reppin. That's Delhi, London Gooner. Otherwise, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo, November. Here it is, up and close and personal. So, before I get started, do make sure you leave your opinion, your response in my comment section below, etc., etc. Smash the thumbs up like button for me, please. Please share to your friends and your family all over the world, yeah? Don't matter where you're from. And before I get started, please help me to subscribe to my channel. That's myself and I only. Yes, DLG Reppin. Subscribe to me, and I promise you won't regret this. I mean, you won't regret this. So, what was I going to say? The more subscribers to this channel, the more this channel will grow. I'm pushing near 100 subscribers for myself, and I'm proud to say that I've got 93 subscribers, another 907 subscribers more, and I can start doing some big live streams, and I mean some very big live streams, and I look forward to it. But with your help, I need as many subscribers as possible, even if it's one today or two would be nice, and more than two would be more than very nice. So yes, do subscribe to my channel. So Jordan Pickford, well, he used to miss the World Cup qualifiers, and it's due to an injury he has. So written in yellow writing, that's the head title: Pickford to miss World Cup qualifiers. Everton goalkeeper Jordan Pickford will miss England's three World Cup qualifiers this month after sustaining an abdominal muscle injury. Pickford was forced off just before half-time in Saturday's Premier League defeat against Burnley. The Toffee said he will miss the FA Cup quarter-final against Manchester City on Saturday, as well as matches against San Marino, Albania and Poland. England boss Gareth Southgate will name his squad on Thursday. Well, he's missing for an injury. Yeah, he's going to be missing important games against Poland, San Marino and Albania. Well, ain't karma a bitch? Because let's go back 4-5 months ago, or was it about 5-6 months ago, where he took out Van Dijk, and that was not an accident. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew what part of the boot he was going to use involving the studs, and he knew where he wanted to hurt Van Dijk. Yes, hurt Van Dijk. That very day, the referee should have gone over to the VAR monitor, had a good check, and he could see for himself the malice and the premeditation he used to injure another professional footballer in that manner. Now, I've said this when I did the video on this, and I'll say it now. He should have been suspended for as long as Van Dijk is injured. I think a footballer who goes out to deliberately, cowardly deliver a premeditated physical act which injures a player for 6 to 9 months of their career, that culprit, i.e. being Pickford at the time, should have served the same time out in punishment. But yet, he didn't get a talking to. That's what makes it more frigging sickening. He did not get a punishment for it. And why? God knows why. That's how incompetent our officials are in this country. And yet, one will go and represent England in next year's World Cup of referees. Despicable and utter disgraceful. And Jordan Pickford is now injured. Well, guess what, Mr. Pickford? Ain't karma such a bitch? You remember what you did to Van Dijk? You've forgotten, haven't you? And I'll tell you something here. I don't want Van Dijk to get revenge on you because it would mean fuck all. It's gonna solve fuck all for him and for his club and his teammates and the fans. Why should he get revenge on you by injuring you? But the thing is, karma is a bitch. It's taken care of you. Van Dijk will be the bigger man and carry on playing for Liverpool, winning titles and winning more major trophies. While you could go the next couple of years winning fuck all in your career. Maybe in that career, seeing Ancelotti depart to a bigger club with the greatest respect to Everton Football Club. But you, Pickford, as a professional footballer and as a man, that day, you disgust me. You really disgust me. Why would you have wanted to injure another professional footballer? Yes, you're playing in the Merseyside derby. Yes, you're representing Everton Football Club and you're paid by them. I get that. But you deliberately set out to injure another professional footballer. And now you know what it feels like to be injured. For as long as Van Dijk is out of the game through injury, you should be out of the game through what you did. If it was down to me, that would be the case. Because it seems to be one rule for one and one rule for another. But that's okay. Because at the end of the day, you'll finish above Liverpool for the first time in how many years? You've beaten Liverpool. Okay, you've beaten Liverpool, yeah? At Anfield for the first time in 20 odd years. But you know what? They will always have a burden over you. And they don't mind finishing below a team who hasn't won. Well, I don't think Liverpool, or I don't think Van Dijk, particularly minds finishing his whole season without playing again. Because when he does play again, his aim is to put one over you and have the last laugh. Let's be real. Because you've taken what, 6 up to 6. You've taken up to 8 months of his career because of you. And now you know that karma is such a bitch. But that's your fault anyway. Everton, Liverpool fans, any football fans who are listening to this all over the world, if you want to get in touch with me, leave it in the comment section below. I'm just stressing what karma is all about. And you know what they say about revenge? It's best dished out cold. You never know when something will happen to you in your football career. You just don't know. If I see a major injury happening to you, I won't have the sympathy to feel sorry for you. Why? Because you never felt sorry for Van Dijk. You know, you felt proud of what you did. You wasn't sorry. You saw him in agony. You saw him walk off that pitch in pain. You never said sorry. You never felt sorry for him. You only thought about yourself, really, and the club that you play for, and your teammates, and what the Everton fans must feel like. Well, if there's some honest Everton fans that sit in the terraces at Goodison Park week in, week out, they would feel disgusted by your actions. Because your actions has consequences. And your consequences, will be paid. And you will pay for what you've done. And just remember, while you're injured, that karma is always going to be a bitch for you or any vindictive person who lives on this planet Earth. Enough said about that. Let's move on to the gossip column, shall we? Wow. Let's start off with something that's come from France Football via Sport Witness. Tottenham and Chelsea are potential contenders to sign Argentina striker Paulo Dybala from Juventus. Hey, Tottenham, who just got beaten by Arsenal. If Tottenham can sign a player like Paulo Dybala, so can we. How Tottenham linked with this guy? If Tottenham can be linked with Paulo Dybala, so can we. I understand Chelsea would be linked with that sort of player because of the money they have, backed up by Roman Abramovich. I get that. But Tottenham can be... Nah. That is a load of... Unless to put Tottenham's name into that situation, that's got to be a load of bollocks. If that's a load of bollocks, then for me, they can't afford him. It's a, I know Tottenham have got a bit of change on them from somewhere. But if that's the case, so Arsenal could afford a player like Paulo Dybala. I don't care what anyone says. And if you want to get in touch with me about that, leave it in the comment section below. Paris Saint-Germain's Argentine midfielder Leandro Paredes has confirmed he was told by club bosses not to talk about Lionel Messi amid transfer speculation linking the Barcelona's 33-year-old with a move to the French capital, Le Journal du Dimanche. Never heard of it. Never heard of that newspaper article. Chelsea are considering including 25-year-old Germany forward Timo Werner in a part exchange deal with Borussia Dortmund to bring Norway striker Erling Braut Haaland to Stamford Bridge in the summer. Well, tell you what, amongst a number of clubs, will do everything in their power to get this striker in the Premier League. Meanwhile, Manchester United will focus on Haaland as a top priority signing, while any approach for Tottenham's 27-year-old forward Harry Kane is now seen as unlikely. Manchester Evening News. Watch this space. I'm not giving that one up. I think he will become a I don't know. I think he will become a Man United player or a Real Madrid player. I think he will be leaving Tottenham come the end of this season. I'll be surprised if he's at Tottenham next season, Harry Kane. I'll be very astonished. Dutch midfielder Donny van der Beek wants to leave Manchester United after less than a season at Old Trafford and has requested a meeting with the bosses. Well, I don't blame him if that's how he feels. I do not blame him. He's not playing game time. I think this could be true. I think he could have publicly said this, and he wants to meet up with the bosses. Well, he's not playing. He's not starting games, He was invested by the club with a lot of money involved with his transfer fee, and the wages are, hit the roof levels, and he's not getting game time. I don't get that. Arsenal are looking at Real Madrid. Arsenal are looking at keeping Real Madrid midfielder Martin Odegaard at the Emirates Stadium next season, with the London club exploring both another loan or a permanent move for the Norway international. Permanent move, please. That's all I have to say. If this is coming out as gospel truth, then for me, it's permanent move. I don't want another loan. Let's pay the money. I know Arsenal have got money. They're using this. The smoke screen is the fucking coronavirus. The pandemic has told us to... bollocks. Fuck off. It's just that they don't want to pay. They just want to make themselves look like we're a club on our knees. We're not on our fucking knees. We never was on our fucking knees in the first place. It's those A's of directors, fucking cunts. Yes, they want us fans to believe that we've come to the point where we're on our knees. Fuck off. There is money to be spent. And while we've got a wealthy owner in Stanley Kroenke, why can't we just spend and bring in the quality to improve the team and the squad bench? Or the subs bench and the squad, should I say. Anyway, enough of that. Plans to allow 20,000 fans to watch the FA Cup final at Wembley may be restricted to local supporters to mitigate unnecessary travel, meaning fans based outside London would be unable to attend. Really? Oh, how how lame, how damn lame. Telegraph. Do excuse my language. If you're watching, young viewers, whatever time it is in America, whatever time it is in America, Germany, France, Qatar, etc., etc. Do excuse my language, young viewers, especially young viewers who are watching my channel. Right, Germany hope to agree a new contract with Antonio Rudiger before this summer's Euros to avoid allowing the Germany defender to enter the final year of his current deal. And that's more like it there. Unlike we at Arsenal allow players to have the final 12 months of their contract or let it run out. I don't want that to be operated at the club anymore. I want what other clubs are doing. Don't want to look at what the other clubs are doing, but it's just common sense, you know. Seriously, if you go to the books, yeah, you can see what's going on, then you do everything you can to renew the contract. Right, Real Madrid, Zinedine Zidane says reports that Juventus and Portugal forward Cristiano Ronaldo wants to return to the Spanish club this summer could be true. Sky Italia via Sky Sports. Let's have a look here. Right. Hatayspor striker Aaron Bourpenza is keen to move to the Premier League and is being monitored by a number of clubs, including Southampton, Tottenham, Leicester City, West Ham United, Newcastle United, Crystal Palace and Wolves. Badderpon's Gabon international teammate Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has also spoken to Arsenal about the 24-year-old. That seems interesting. Well, that's an international colleague of Aubameyang here. Let's listen for that name in the future, according to 90 Minutes. Barcelona are ready to offer a new contract to France forward Ousmane Dembele, who has been previously linked to the potential move to Manchester United. Well, I tell you what, this is a player that I so like, and he's injury prone. And it's such a shame that his talent has not been blossoming due to the injury, because what a talent he was. And watching him play for France alone and watching him play for Barcelona once at club level, just watching him on both occasions and the pace that he's got, to see him skin Carl Walker, give him 5 yards and beat him by far. This is Carl Walker, you know, who can sprint like anything. This guy, Ousmane Dembele, showed him a new, different levels of sprinting. And I'll read one more here. And Southampton forward Shay Adams is considering switching his international allegiance to Scotland despite representing England at youth level. Well done, the boy. That is bonus news for Scotland, because they've got the talent. They've got talented left backs there. Tierney, Robertson will be battling it out for number 1. And then you've got Josh Doing, who's been linked with Arsenal and been tipped to play for Arsenal this summer. So, it's promising for Scotland there, you know. But then again, I haven't had the opportunity to watch Scotland live and watch them over 2 games to see what the fuss is all about. But they've done well to qualify for the Euros, and yeah, massive shout out to Scotland national football team. If any Scotland national football fans are watching, I'm shouting you out for a reason, and that's because I'm giving you my praise. Right, this is it now. I'm gonna leave it as that and say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, thank you once again for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, and always thank you for always putting up with me. I had to be a little critical of Jordan Pickford. And if you think I was being overcritical constructively of Jordan Pickford, then let me know in the comment section below and let's have a chat about it. Otherwise, smash the thumbs up like button. Do remember to share this video amongst your friends and your family, and subscribe to DLG Reppin, please. That's myself and I only. Like I said, I'm nearer to 100 subscribers. Still require another 907 for my first stream, and stream dream. And again, it's getting, it's looking promising, and with your help, we can help. With your help, I'll help you bring you the latest football content, previews, reviews of Arsenal's games, Premier League reviews. I'm going to start the previews when I can. I'm looking forward to doing previews with you guys, and every other content as well. So again, it's in London, England. I'll say good night to you guys if you're asleep in England. Wherever you're watching around the world, morning or afternoon, thank you again. If you're asleep at night, wherever you are in other parts of the world, good night, rest well, and we've got a global coronavirus out here, so stay safe, obey your orders, and do what's right. And I know, massive shout out to New Zealand, because you've inspired me to praise you, because you were the only country you're the only and first country to be prepared. And that's a footballing nation. I'd like to see you guys in the World Cup. You got Chris Woods playing in the Premier League at Blackburn, and you New Zealanders are very proud of him. I'm sure you are. Otherwise, take care of yourselves, and remember to, oh yes, peace again, love again, and bless again. And always remember to stay nice, or be nice.